Welcome everyone to another episode of Heroes Charge Tutorial. A couple of my guildies have been asking me, how do you do, or what's your method for a Crusade on hard mode? And what characters and what team should you use? Well, in hard mode it's a little bit different because the only difference is in hard mode that your folks don't gain their regen for their energy at the end of each battle. So the problem then is when you start using your heroes, you use up the energy, but you don't always replenish what you have. So what's my method on this? My method is to first start off with the healers and get them all their mana filled up, or their skill filled up, and then and I work my way around some of them. I use mainly Disease Bringer, Chaplain, and then I rotate through some of the tanks so that everyone has energy near the end, in case my team dies. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my healers. But I'm going to throw in a damage dealer too, so that at least there's someone that that is dealing some damage, so we don't have a timeout and everybody die. I've had that happen a couple times during mine, and I've had to fight it out till the bitter end. But okay, so I've got my healers. I'm gonna go ahead and let them fight it out. Now I might have to throw in a heal, but I'll just wait to see if I need to. For the most part, I'm able to get most of my healers their full health and their full mana. Alright, so now everyone but Chaplain has full health and full mana from my healer side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill up the control, the folks who have the ability to use a lot of control. But I'm going to throw in also Disease Bringer, because it's cool. He can keep summoning a tank for me that can take a lot of the damage and absorb a lot of that damage and have enough energy for the next fight. So I'm not running out of tanks when I have my Disease Bringer in my team. Okay, so I'm going to put in some control people and some single target damage people. I'm just going to do a small mix here, and then I'll throw in another tank so that I can get them full health. I like to do the Admiral because she's got the stun in case I need to use a stun in the middle of my Crusade. This team normally does really well on this, so I don't always get my energy full. So it's sometimes easy, or sometimes good to put in your weaker players in order to. I got a phone call in the middle of this round. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these folks, and I'm going to put in. Well, actually, I'm going to leave in Disease Bringer here, and I'm going to insert my other controlled person here, and I'm gonna back out of there. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, so I went through round 2. I'm sorry I couldn't show the whole thing. I got a phone call in the middle of it. Now I'm going to go back here and do round 3. So I'm going to remove some of these folks here. I'm going to again put a tank in, a control person in, and a single target damage person. Now I also have my Disease Bringer. He's going to provide extra meat shield because everyone's going to turn around and attack him instead of my tanks. and then as I'll just watch their health level, and if anyone gets too low, I'll throw in a heal. I also watch, see if Disease Bringer's summons their, if the tank dies, I'll have to send out another one. And usually when I'm fighting against this guy right here, he deals a lot of damage, so having that meat shield there really helps. Okay, so that was round 3. Now on to round 4. Alright, I'm gonna take out the tank and anyone who has full health except for full energy except for my Chaplain and my Disease Bringer. I'm going to put in a single target damage person. I'm going to put in another high damage person. That would be valuable for me in the near the end, and a tank. Now it's not always necessary to put a tank in because I've got Disease Bringer, but Disease Bringer I can see he already has used, or he doesn't have full energy, so he's going to need a little bit of a tank. But as his energy gets to the right point, I will summon that tank to absorb the damage. I'm going to wait for my damage, or I'm going to wait for Chaplain. And probably going to throw in a heal. Alright, once they finish them off, they'll have full energy. It's okay that it doesn't have full hit points. Okay, on to round 5. Remove these folks here. I will replace with a damage dealer, single target damage dealer, a tank, caster, keep DB and Chaplain in there. Use DB as soon as I can. I like when he summons them in the middle of the players, because then there's no damage going against my tank. It usually just they turn around and try to damage there, but it doesn't always happen, and I don't know how to time it. Okay, so I'm gonna watch the health on these folks. Probably gonna resummon here and heal up. See how much damage that thing has taken. I also need to watch out for the time, because I don't want the time to run out on me, because if the time runs out on you, everybody dies, and that's not cool. You need your heroes to survive. Alright, next one, 6. I'm going to see if I can use a new team here. Damage dealer, tank, and okay. See, now he's positioned here. Well, he was positioned there. Until my Vanguard Warrior knocked him backwards. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a heal. I'll go ahead and throw the heal in there. Okay, so now round 7, I'm going to probably change up the team and put in a more semi-permanent team. Now I have a lot of characters that are filled up on energy and health that are sitting in my waiting room per se, and so that'll help me in case I have any tanks that die or anything like that. Alright. So this is fight number 8. I want to use her ability again. That should do it. Okay, let's see. This is level 9. Actually, I'm going to keep the same characters in here, even though my Death Mage might have low energy. That's okay. Just hoping she won't die by the time I've got a heal or her ultimate comes up. Okay, it was a good round. Now if I want to during this time, I can swap out this person right here with another character that I want to maybe add them so that they can get some energy in their bars. So yeah, basically you want to end the fight with a lot of health and a lot of energy for the most amount of people. Alright, when we move into 11, 11's going to get more difficult. So I'm going to try just going back to my original group. I actually think having the Death Mage have energy is better than having the hit points. Of course, it's a balance. So if he has almost none, then it's not better. But if you had to choose one above the other, I would choose his abilities or his energy, because the shield provides protection against stuns, like when commando stuns or targets. Okay, I see everyone's dying. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat. Try this again. This time I'm gonna take him out, and I'm gonna put my ninja in there. Try again. He'll take out the back line that's dealing a lot of the damage to my guys here. And I'll also head back and finish off the sapper. Alright. Thirteenth round. Notice when he charged, normally his charge will do a stun, but I went ahead and threw up my Death Knight's shield, and that was able to defend against that. Okay, I'm seeing my guys dying here, so I'm going to retreat. I'll try this again. Let me try using a disabler. Oh, didn't hit it in time. It's alright, I'll use my disabler. Okay, their ninja's taking out my back line. One thing I can do is I can take out my normal group, and I could put in single damage dealers, single target damage dealers, or a variety here, just to take them out. That's where my second lines come in handy. So I'll let them die, it's okay. Because my main team is what's going to carry me through. Alright, looks like they were able to kill off that team. Okay. So I'll put in my regular team again. Problem is, my Mage doesn't have that much energy right now, so she's not as useful. So we're gonna switch up the team a little bit, and we're gonna throw in some useful people. I don't know why I'm not using this guy. They're taking down that tank pretty fast. Okay, so that should bring us to the final round. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use our same team. And if they don't win, that's okay. They'll deal enough damage to allow my next team to win. But they might just pull it off. And we could also run out the time on them. They've got 26 seconds left. We would all die, but I'd still be able to loot the last chest, which is really what we need to do. Alright. So we actually won that. No one died. Pretty good. Okay, so now I loot my last chest. And if you have, I think it's VIP 14 or higher, you can, or maybe it's 12, you can restart your Crusade. Make sure you choose hard, but then you notice this down at the bottom says raid. You can go ahead and click raid, and then it automatically says, hey, everyone's gonna die at the end of this, but you'll get all your loot. So I say, okay, well, I don't want to waste my time, I'll just go ahead and run that. So it goes through all the chests and opens them up without you having to do anything because you ran through the Crusade once today. There's a possibility that, well, every single day you're going to have to at least run the Crusade once in order to get the raid, because if you don't run the raid, or if you don't run the Crusade, you won't see the raid button, you'll see the reset button. Alright, if this video has helped you, please like my video and share with your friends, your Heroes Charge friends. Share it on Facebook or wherever you can. That'll help me out. Alright, thanks.